hi. Welcome back to another episode of Talking That Nonsense with your host, me, Michael. It appears that we're on our 11th installment of Talking That Nonsense. Never in my wildest dreams. Yeah, you get the point already. You guys know how thankful I am to have you, and I'm kidding. I know how thankful you guys are for me, and I will continue to make these as long as the Lord will let me. Anyway, today is just going to be another ramble episode. Not really ramble. I am looking on Sendit again. Okay? For those who don't know for those who don't know what Sendit is, it's basically an add-on for Snapchat that allows you to send out polls and questions that can be anonymously answered. They're very interactive when it comes to people, which I 10 out of 10 would recommend if you want to do things like this. So, let's make our way to Sendit. First question. First of all, the primary question was, what should the next episode of Talking That Nonsense be? Answer, Mr. President, Riley is bullying me. Do better, Riley. Next question. Do you have any imaginary friends? Okay, here's the scoop. Do I have any imaginary friends? Well, when I was a kid, when I was a little tyke, when I was a little bugger, a little ankle biter, from what I can remember, yeah, I did have an imaginary friend. I don't remember his name, and I kind of just, I guess I have an imaginary friend now, but I can tell you, man, or heck, maybe it's just me talking to myself. I haven't really decided yet. I haven't really decided what it is. Like who he is. Is he just like another family member? A deceased family member? Or is he just a person that just randomly poofed into my life to fill in the gap that I was missing? You know what I mean? Like, if you need somebody, if you think you're lacking affection, you're going to conjure up some type of imaginary friend that's going to automatically fill that void of affection. Same thing with friends, you know? Your imaginary friend is going to conjure up, your mind is going to conjure up an imaginary friend so you can have a friend, you know? It's so complex. And maybe I'm making it sound like rocket science, but for the people that truly had an imaginary friend, you know what I mean. And also, I'm not going to sit here and gatekeep having an imaginary friend. Like, you can only have an imaginary friend if you had a trauma-filled childhood. No. Anybody can have an imaginary friend. That's the best part about it. That's one of the things that cannot and will continue to not be gatekept by so-called people that truly had imaginary friends. If you have to constantly tell people that you had an imaginary friend, then he must not be that significant to you. You know what I mean? But my opinion on imaginary friends, it's not weird to have an imaginary friend. It's quite normal, actually, to me at least. And that's, obviously my opinion is the only one that matters because I'm me. But anyway, it's okay to have an imaginary friend. Because everybody needs a friend once in a while. Just don't make it weird. No, make it as weird as possible. Be yourself. That's the best part when you're talking to your imaginary friend. They don't judge you. And if they do, then you're obviously doing something wrong for your imaginary friend to judge you. So that's what I think about imaginary friends. I guarantee you in the next episode, I'll probably bring up my imaginary friend all of a sudden. Next question. Your smile is cute. That's not a question. That is not a question. I asked a question about the show and you presented me with something about my smile? What in the world is wrong? Next question. Do you love your life? X. Do I love my life? That's a good one. Do I love my life? Oh no, it depends. No, yeah, I love my life. Okay? I can't say the same for other people. Like this person that texted me that, obviously. They don't love their life enough. And I'm kidding. But I love my life. Why wouldn't you love your life? Like, when people are just like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm like, what's the matter, man? Because I got to go to school. You killing me? You're killing me. You are actively killing me. You are actively killing me and my brain cells when you say that. People, we've always got about this. People that complain about school, they're just insufferable. Okay? The bottom line is you need school. Okay? If you really truly want to make a difference in this world. Okay? That's just it. That is it. Well, look at all these rappers. Yeah, look at all these rappers. Exactly. I love my life, but I love your guys' life a little bit more than mine. It's just the way I was built. But of course I take value in my life. I take grave value in my life. Because when I say I would stop a bullet for some of you guys, or all of you guys, many people will be like, what, you don't value your life? No, I value my life so much. But I also got to remember, if I'm gone, it would be quite selfish of me, you know. Next question. Maturity and growth as a person. See, that right there is a scoop of pie. That's the piece of pizza I've been waiting for. The nice, creamy, gooey, stretchy cheese. Just, that's my favorite bite. Maturity and growth as a person. Let's see. Maturing is realizing that idolizing Jeffrey Dahmer, isn't that cool? Maturing is realizing that just racism is truly stupid. Maturing is realizing vaping isn't cool. Okay? Stuff like that. Just basic things, like things that are common sense, that people just... things that just don't make sense to people, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, vaping. Smoking. Drugs. That's bad. Maturing is realizing drugs. Vaping is not going to help you succeed. That's maturing. You know? Maturing is realizing playing with other people's playing with other people's emotions is not the way to go. That's maturing. Maturing is always having other people's feelings into consideration, you know, because we're all human. We all deserve to be treated with the same amount of respect that you want to be treated with, you know. That's maturing, you know. Growth as a person, okay? I think I've touched upon this before in some form, but, you know, like I said, we're all on this planet, unfortunately, for a limited amount of time. Like I said, I might not be here tomorrow. You might not be here tomorrow. Your family might not be here tomorrow. Everyone you hold dear might not be here tomorrow. So that's why I said take the time out of your day to do things you want to do. Hang out with the family. Why don't you go work on yourself, you know? You think you're out of shape? Go to the gym. Go for a run. Go for a jog. Go lift some weights. Start your health. Start now, okay? People that are like, I'm gonna eat like absolute dog crap when I'm a teenager, and then once I hit like 19 or 20, then I'm gonna stop at no. It's easier now and harder to lose the weight then. Okay. Oh, it's so hard to understand, you know. But just in general, if you think you're out of shape, go to the gym, man. Eat right, because including myself, I don't eat as well as I should, okay? I don't. And there are many people that are like, I don't need to eat because it'll all burn away as soon as I eat. No. It's not how that works. Realistically, that's not how the human body works. So you may have a fast metabolism, like me, because if you guys have ever seen me in person, I am a walking stick bug. And even then, that doesn't, just because you have a fast metabolism, that doesn't mean you could have an excuse to eat like crap. You know, you make it seem like your body still won't feel the repercussions of your terrible eating. I mean, like, I feel terrible when I eat junk food after, like, literally a day later, okay? It's slowly killing me. If my diet doesn't kill me, then something else will. Maybe it's my unconditional love for you. No, I'm kidding. No, wait, that's not what I meant. No, you get the point. But if my diet won't kill me, then something else surely will. Maybe age. No, I'm going to outlive Father Time. That's just how it's going to go. But like I said, just because you have a fast metabolism and you don't gain any weight and you can virtually eat an entire box of pizza, heck yeah, that's cool. I think that's the best flex known to man. But what the people don't know behind closed doors is that I'm suffering, okay? I'm in the restroom. They call it a restroom, but I'm in there fighting for my life actively almost every day after I consume like 1,600 calories. It's not a good look. It isn't. It is not a good look. It's not a good feeling either. I'm not saying you have to cut junk food completely out of your good food, or junk food, whatever you want to call it, cheap food out of your diet. But I'm saying you should eat it in moderation. You know what I mean? If you eat it in moderation, you know, if you work out in moderation, if you eat, you should be fine. You should be on the fast track to a long and prosperous life. Simple as that. Not that hard, okay? But some people just have excuses why they can't do this. And I'll do this tomorrow. And I always have... No, you don't always have time. You're running out of it, friend. You're running out of it. Soon enough, your clock's going to hit 0. So why sit there and do another... I'll do it next time. There's always tomorrow. You know? Check yourself once in a while. Not constantly every day, but check yourself, okay? Just check yourself. It's not that hard. Checking yourself. That's all a part of just development, personal development. Go outside. Smell the roses. Read some books. Read some books. Recently, this is a prime example of me just not going out there and getting the bone, you know. I want to start reading books again. I mean, I wasn't a big bookworm, but in order for me to have my expansive vocabulary, I read some books, okay? I read some books. I say some words that people don't know the meaning of, and I feel a little smart. And it's not that they're stupid, it's just that, you know, they just don't know the word. All this knowledge that I have was gained by reading books, by reading articles, just by, you know, feeding your brain the information it needs, you know? You get hungry, your brain gets hungry sometimes, you know? You need to feed it new information. Ain't nothing wrong with learning something new, especially something good, okay? So, like I said, go outside, eat well, treat yourself with respect, okay? Treat yourself with, like, worth, you know? Self-respect. You guys know what self-respect is, right? Tell me you guys know, at least know what self-respect is, right? You guys ought to know what self-respect is. Self-respect is respecting yourself, you know? What I think self-respect is. See, people, well, someone I know is constantly yelling at me, okay? Talking about how you never show me respect. So I am not going to show you respect back. Here is how the game works. Here is how the cards are dealt. Here is how the advancement system works, okay? The way I gain respect, the way you get my respect, is if you show self-respect, okay? So, I dress nice, okay? I love how everything eventually turns back to being about me, but I dress nice, okay? I have respect for myself. I have self-respect. I brush my teeth 2 to 3 times a day. I wash up every day. I wash my clothes every weekend. I keep my room clean. Self-respect. I'm respecting myself and my body, okay? I'm eating like I should be. I'm exercising when I should be, you know? I'm showing myself some respect. What is not respect is not eating like you're supposed to, not exercising like you're supposed to, just not washing up Just general cleanliness, you know. There's this one classroom at my school that constantly smells like badonkadonk, okay? This room smells like constant badonkadonk, okay? It smells like a diaper barge. It is absolutely putrid, horrendous, repulsive, just inexplainably disgusting. And I've acknowledged that. The teacher has acknowledged that. Miss S has acknowledged that. The class has acknowledged that. And it's almost as it just smells so ripe in there, you know? So musty, so crusty. And I tell you, it's not that hard, you know? Well, I would wash, but I just don't feel like it. I would brush my teeth, but I'd do it next time, you know? No. Take 15 minutes out of your day per day to shower and take another 2 minutes to brush your teeth. I guarantee you'll feel a whole lot better. You will. Constantly wearing smelly, stinky, heavy, sweaty clothes to school. And hey, maybe it just might be me being insensitive, but I know kids that I've been to their houses and they have amazing houses, okay? They have what they need. They have the resources they need to do things like that, and they just don't because they're lazy. You know, I don't want to make it seem like I'm coming after every smelly kid, because like I said, there are some situations where people are less fortunate in the clothes washing department and, you know, the eating department and just the toothbrushing department. Toothbrush costs like $1 and, you know, toothpaste costs $1. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. But maybe it isn't. Anyway, you know, you come to school every day. And like I always say, like, if you have enough, well, I got an Xbox at home that I bought, and I got this $1,000, and there's always some kids that have the big old decked out PC, like, you know, PCs. I personally built this PC. I spent like $1,200 on this. I built like $1,600. I dropped a bunch of money. I literally spent, you know, $2,000 on this personal PC setup with a Stream Deck and a Red Bull freezer. And if you have enough money for that, you have enough money to afford a bar of soap, a toothbrush, and toothpaste. Just saying. But you continue to walk through my school and violate my nose holes. How dare you? You know? That's not respectful. Going back to the respect aspect of it. Moral of that whole spiel was respect, okay? You don't walk up in my AO. AO stands for, not AO, A and O. When I usually say AO, it means area of operation. But when I used to have somebody walking up in my AO, trying to talk to me, just walk past me and think, I want to treat you with some of course I treat you with the bare minimum of respect, but, you know, anything after that is just not happening, because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and have to grit my teeth because you can't practice proper cleaning habits. This is not going to happen. I'm not going to sacrifice my well-being. I will, but just saying, other people won't. Thank God it's me, right? I have thick skin. I have a big nut weight. I have thick skin, okay? I'm used to things like this. And some of the people that I've talked to don't smell the best. But I have never let that get in the way of them talking to me. Because, you know, heck, the reason why that person stinks, the reason why that person isn't brushing their teeth, they might be going through a tough time. They might be going through a sudden spike of depression. So I don't judge the people that I come and talk to. I don't at all. Because like I said, they could be going through a hard time. So I simply extend them the uncommon courtesy of gritting my teeth through a couple hours of just complete nasal violation. Next question. Let's see. Peer pressure, we already talked about peer pressure, kind of. Did we talk about peer pressure? See, I've been talking about respect, self-respect, maturity, and personal development. I could have made this a whole different episode, honestly. I could literally talk all day about just personal development and maturity. But peer pressure, we all know what peer pressure is. Somebody tells you to do something, don't do it. I don't care if they're your friends, especially if it's something very out of pocket, like vaping, drugs, or smuggling drugs, or anything like that, or drinking, or drunk driving. Don't do it, okay? I know you. You know me. I know you. And you know me. I know you're better than this. So don't do that. You're a lot better than this. So there's no need to do that. You don't need everybody else's validation. Well, I'm going to go do some drugs. I'm going to go do these drugs, okay? Just like the last episode. You don't wake up one morning and go, I like the taste of vape in my mouth. It just doesn't work. It doesn't happen, okay? You're better than this, okay, buddy? You are better than this. So you don't need anybody else's validation but your own, okay? You don't need nothing else. Not a single thing. Okay? Next question. Come here. Hey, get off the... Hey. I hate cats. I lost my train of thought. Let's see. I love you, Michael. No homo from Arson. Thanks, buddy. Next question. What happened between you and... Hey, wait a moment. Next question. Shout me out. This is from an anonymous user. He told me to shout him out. Well, whoever said shout me out on my most recent send it. Hey buddy, how you doing? I love ya. Next question. See. Mr. President, we need you back. We need you back, please. From River, one of my bestest friends. But that we don't need to get too philosophical about that. But we need you back, please. See, what they're referring to is, if you guys have not already ascertained by now, on the 11th episode, and like the first 4 episodes, I just talked about my experience at TCTC, which means I go to TCTC now, which also means I'm no longer riding the bus, or at least the bus to Hubbard, which also means I was kind of the moderator on the bus, okay? We had the bus driver handled things just fine, but me being me and having the authority that I had and the power and my influence, I'm so powerful, this is me being me. I was able to sway people, okay? I was able to sway the attitude of everybody on the bus, okay? It was either listen to me, because it was either, like literally, I can get one person to turn against them all, and I'm not gonna sit and reflect. But the point is, I'm very trusted on my original bus, the original bus that I used to take from home to school and then come back home. I don't occupy. The only person that's on that bus is my sister, and from the rumors I hear, the bus is not what it seems anymore. It's not what it seems. So, oh my God, that means last year's 8th graders are now freshmen. Oh my God, I can only imagine what this year's freshmen are like at Hubbard High School. Next question. TBH. Nicholas, I would like to let you know this now. Was this him getting a shout out and everything? If you guys don't know who Nicholas Fink is, he is one of the main contributors to my channel. He's the one who really kicked it off. If it wasn't for him, I don't think we would have reached 100 subscribers as fast as we did. He also has a channel that I have plugged into my other tab right next to my archive channel, and that's his channel. So when you get a time, make sure you go check out Nicholas's channel. Also, Nikki, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you for everything. I know I act a little bit odd when I talk to you. Maybe it's just the awkwardness in me. I don't know. Maybe it's just your overwhelming masculinity when you come into the room because you're so cool. Your YouTube channel. Maybe it's just because I'm jealous. The only reason why I made this push to advance forward in front of you was because I was scared, okay? I mean, good on you, honestly. It's just me. I'm the petty. I'm the petty and sore loser type. So I like invested everything in my power to make sure I got ahead of you. Not to belittle you, not to make you feel bad, because let me tell you, your channel is legit. I love your channel, Nikki, and I'm not just saying this just because I'm your friend. I'm saying this not as just a friend, but as a viewer, as a constant viewer of your channel. You know, I'm not just a friend in this instance. I'm a subscriber, Nikki. I'm a subscriber. I'm subscribed to your channel. Like, there's really nothing to it, you know? And I ain't gonna say too much, but, you know, we all go through tough times. Recently, you've been going through a tough time, and I want to let you know that I'm here. Other people are here, you know? And hell, maybe one of these days, I can have you on the show. Have you come over, have you sitting somewhere, and we could just sit there and talk. Because I would really love to. Two minds like us together, talking for 35 minutes straight. Oh, the fun we'll have. But then again, I have Nikki's channel linked up in the description and up in my channel. So make sure you go check out Nikki. And Nikki, thank you for your contribution to the... Thank you for your contribution to the channel and to the Snapchat send. You get the point, okay? You get the... Next question. Oh man. Okay. Okay. My favorite person. Why do people keep asking these questions? My favorite person to talk to. Oops. I don't have a favorite. I like talking to everybody collectively. I'm pretty sure I said this in the last episode too. I love talking to everybody. I really do. And I'm not just saying that just because it's going to get me. No, I truly, like just at lunch today, I was getting out of my comfort zone a little bit more because it's not the matter that I have problems with just randomly walking up to people and talking to them. It's just I need to put their feelings into account more because it may be fine and funny to me to just walk up to a person, sit at their lunch table and start talking to them out of the blue. But to them, they might find that offensive. They might find that annoying. They might not like that, and that's not what I want to come across. I want to come across as a friend you can come and talk to. I want to come across as a person that, you know, could just swing by, say hello, make your day. And I went by a couple new tables today, and I said hello, how you guys were, hollered at them, wished them a good rest of their lunch and a good rest of their day. I told them I would be back more annually, okay? I spend more time talking to people than eating my lunch, which is why the majority of the time I don't eat lunch sometimes, and I go hungry. No, I end up eating later that day, or I go back down to the vending machine and getting something to eat. But, you know, that if that doesn't tell you how much I invest into people that I barely know and doesn't tell a lot about my character, I don't know what does. It's not like it's some type of competition to outrank somebody. It's just to make a point. Because many people think I just do this just for the clout. Many people think I just do this just to gain something. The only thing I'm trying to gain here is your guys' trust. Okay? Only thing I'm trying to gain is your trust, because I love you guys, and that's the end to it. There's nothing. There's no strings attached. There's nothing to it. I love you guys unconditionally. I know you, okay, somewhat. You may not know me, but soon enough, we're gonna be together, okay? We're gonna be friends. We are going to be talking Saturday morning buddies, okay? We are going to be buddies. We're going to be playing games together. We're going to be jumping on dirty docks. We're going to be playing Modern Warfare. We're going to be playing Warzone 2. We are going to be a bloody family. If it was up to me, we would have been family already. And like I said, I'm a complete stranger to you, yet you're my family. You're my brother. You're my cousin. You're my sister. We are bound. Next question. Next question. Jesus Christ. Are you single? Well, after recent events, am I single? And the answer to that is, next question. Let's see. It's giving fake bi. It's giving fake by. What? Maybe I'm just a little slow. One of these days, it'll happen. One of these days, I'll read something out loud to the camera, and I'll say it 50 times, and then it might be so obvious, and it might be something stupid or dirty that I'm saying 45 times, and I'm like completely oblivious, and I won't be until the next episode I sit there and just berate myself because I didn't understand this. So if this is something bad, you're not a very nice person, whoever sent that. But if it's something good, and you just didn't type it all the way out, please do by all means. The next time I have another poll up, just go ahead and let me know again. Next question. Let's see. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? No! I don't know the Muffin Man. But funny enough, I had a pet toad. A pet toad. A pet toad. It wasn't a pet. It was a toad. A big old boy that was like yay big. Like the size of my fist. Big old toad. Big old hopper. I actually called him Flippers because his feet and his like hands or webbed fingers or whatever you want to call them was huge. And I called him Flippers. How does this correlate to Muffin Man? It doesn't. I just thought I would mention that. Next question. No, that's not good. No. Nope. 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 What happened to you in China? No. Shut me up. No. Okay. Okay. You know what? I think that's everything. Oh my goodness. Oh my dang. Oh my goodness. I'm going ham. Now listen. Honestly, I don't know what I thought. Now, here is the official statement I'm going to make. You guys like the ASMR? Okay, first of all, I want to address a couple things that people have been telling me. So people say they subscribe, okay? That's cool. Subscribe, good job. And then you begin to ask me questions. And when I point you to the first episode and you claim you watched the first episode, that should answer your question. But what do you mean that should answer my first question? What do you mean? All the questions that I've been asked lately can all be answered within that first episode. Literally, first and second episode. There's a reason why I upload on a Chromebook. There's a reason why I speak into this crappy mic. And I've said this multiple times. Not even on the first and second episode. I've been saying this since day one, okay? I think I've mentioned it in every single one of my episodes. You guys know how crappy it is, because sometimes the mic would cut in and out. You could hear the crackling and fuzzing from the mic because it's inside the headphone jack port. This thing is literally crap. But that's the point. I'm going to say it again. The point of this show is to prove that you can make it big on YouTube with the bare minimum, okay? You don't have to have some 4K monitor and some $1,500 microphone. And you don't need to have all that, okay? I'm literally using the bare minimum. Right now, what I'm using right now for lighting is for a cell phone that I got from Dollar General, okay? This is a ring light for a cell phone. It's clipped onto one of my desks, okay? I have a lamp behind here to also give me some good lighting. This microphone is from Gabe's for $13. It depends on what Gabe's you got. Not Gabe's. Yeah, it is Gabe's. It depends on which Gabe's you go to, but hopefully you find it. It's also the same Gabe's that was selling like refurbished iPads for like $180, okay? Gabe's is actually pretty cool. You'll find some good stuff. It's literally like awesome, okay? But there's a point. There's a method to my madness, okay? I don't mind the insults. I don't mind the jokes. But, if you're going to make statements like that, then, because oh, broke boy, oh, this and that, oh, broke, no, at least get your facts right, okay, buddy? Okay, I normally don't sit here and I want to, they're not even haters. They're all not just haters. It's just, and I'm like, honestly, I'll just keep telling you as much as possible, because then again, we're all human, and it's just a nice person inside of me. Maybe I shouldn't give people so many chances. That's also one of my weaknesses, but because obviously some people in this world take my niceness for weakness. But that was a little mini tirade. But anyway, statement I'm going to make is, I think I might want to start uploading twice a week. I can't. It's or official. Like, we're going to still keep Mondays. I mean, not Mondays, pardon. Wednesdays. But I think we might do like Fridays or something, maybe, Originally it was going to be Mondays and Fridays. But that's too much, Talking That Nonsense is supposed to be a quick little yeehaw special, and guys, on with your day. Just to lighten up the mood, Give you that boost in your self-esteem, But geez, already 36 minutes, and 3, 2, 1, 36 minutes on the dot. Well, it seems like our time here has almost expired. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been here. Okay, that's literally been here the entire ride. That's been holding on. I want to thank everybody that's been pitting me on in the background. You guys get me my views. You guys get me my watch time, and I appreciate it. Doesn't mean that much to me, but I appreciate it. Okay, I really do, because people are like, well, we want to help. I appreciate it. I really do. And I think I already mentioned this in the last episode, but we hit 100 subscribers. Look at us. We hit 100 bloody subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys. Oh my god, it's like now coming back to me. I'm starting to get pumped up. Yeah! Then again, my name is Michael, and this has been Talking That Nonsense. Remember, do something that you want to do. Go hang out with the family, play video games, because at the end of the day, nobody is more important than you. Michael Reddick, Talking That Nonsense.